Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, my name is Karina and I do makeup videos. And also, if you are new, if you hear my husband or the dog, I apologize. My husband is playing his video games right next door, so if you are not new, welcome back. And today I am going to be doing a collab with two of my favorite people. I have Davida Marie and Laura Christina. They are both on YouTube. I will put their channels up here and also their link into the description box. I've done a collab with both of them previously and it was so much fun, so I wanted to do it again. Today, what we are doing is another challenge, and basically it is a challenge that a couple of other influencers have done before, and I thought it was really fun and I wanted to do it on my own. So basically what the challenge is it is doing makeup in alphabetical order. There, okay. I can talk. Okay. So I wrote down my routine, and some of the things I don't do, like I don't really contour. I do use bronzer, and I do use like a cream bronzer under my makeup, and sometimes I do powder bronzer on top. So I only do the bronzer. I don't bake, and I don't do like eyebrow pomade or anything like that. So certain things I kind of skipped over because I don't do them in my everyday routine. So everything else I kind of like wrote down, and I'm gonna kind of go through it and do it for you today. So without further ado, let's get started. First on my list is blush and then bronzer. So those two. I have eyeshadow all over my hands. Goes swatching. Anyway. So blush and bronzer. The bronzer from Chanel on before I do my foundation. So I mean we're gonna have to, I didn't even moisturize, so that sucks. So we're gonna have to skip the primer and go on to blush. So I'm just gonna be using my trusty Glossier. This is in the shade Puff. It's their Cloud Paint. So I guess this is a sort of kind of cheating. I mean it is blush, and you know, it's not like technically cheating, but it's nice because it is liquid or cream blush. So I'm just going to put it where I would typically put my blush, and I'm gonna try my best to make this one look the best I can, because I think there is a chance that it could look good versus the challenges that I've done previously. For example, like the jar challenge, kind of had a lot of sabotages there, but that's alright. One dip makeup challenge didn't turn out too bad. I kind of sabotaged myself. Davida was smart, and she picked a palette that was pigmented, and she also, I did one dip for both eyes. She did one dip for each eye. So I think if I were to redo that challenge, I would have definitely picked a different palette, but I think the day that I was picking out everything that I wanted to use for the challenge, I wanted to create a look with that palette, which unfortunately didn't even turn out that well. but that's okay. And go in with my bronzer. Like a really expensive bronzer, and I've been using it for quite some time, and I still haven't really made too much of a dent in it, so that's good. Definitely recommend if you're looking for a good bronzer that will last you a while. It is obviously kind of expensive just because of the brand, but next on my list is concealer. C for concealer. We're back to elementary school here. Later on my list, it'll be like eyes and then eye primer. I use concealer most of the time depending on the look that I'm going for my eye primer. So I'll just go back to the concealer once I'm up to that step, just so I don't cheat or anything like that. Alright, so concealer is done. Our next step is eyebrows. So I don't contour, like I said before, so I'm skipping that step. I look so funky. This is like, oh my god. So eyebrows. So normally for eyebrows, sorry I keep looking at, I have like a little box where I have all my stuff together so I don't miss anything. Normally I will either go in with Brow Pen Sunbrow Gel. Recently, since my hair is kind of lighter than my brows, I just go in with brow gel. So I'm just going to go in with brow gel today. And I'm just going to be using my Busy Gal brows from Tarte. And what shade is this in? Black brown. On my step is eyelashes. I don't know. So the reason why I'm hesitant is because lately I've also haven't been wearing false lashes that often unless I'm doing a video. So I don't know if I should do like mascara eyelashes or eyelashes like fake eyelashes. So it's fair, I'll go ahead and do eyelashes. This is gonna be fun. I'm nervous. Alright, so I'm just gonna pop on my lashes. These are in the style Teddy. I don't remember what brand they're from because I don't have like the full packaging, but I'm sure you could probably Google it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my lashes. As you can see, my natural lashes are like super straight. So I do have to curl my lashes first. And then according to my list, mascara is going to go last after I'm done with my entire eye. So that's going to be really fun because my lashes don't stay up unless I have waterproof mascara on. So I still have hope, but we'll see. The lashes are on. Next on my list is eyeliner. For my eyeliner, I have L'Oreal Los Angeles eyeliner, and typically don't do a wing or anything like that, so I normally just do my lower lash. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's like really hard to do without a mirror, so I'll be right back. Eyeliner is on. Prime eyelids is next. I don't even know why I would do that at this point, but I do prime my eyelids when I do my makeup. So gonna guess, go ahead and do that. Wish me luck, guys. Just call that good because every time I get a little too close, to the eyelash, it starts to come off a little bit, so we're just gonna call that good for now. Next one is eyeshadow, and for eyeshadow I have Dominique Cosmetics Latte Palette. So here she is. Guess I'm just gonna go in. I don't even know what type of eye color I want to do. Is I'm just gonna go ahead and do one of my signature one color all eye type of thing, and then I'm not picking my nose, guys, I promise, it just really itches. And then I'll probably go in with pumpkin spice on my lower lash line. I'm gonna make it a basic girl type of eye look, but like I said, I'm just gonna try my hardest to at least make it look good for you guys. Okay, which color do I want? I think I'm gonna go for espresso. That's the color. My eyelash doesn't even look good. Like, my lashes aren't even staying curled, which I already knew, so not like that really matters. But dang, this formula does really good with a brush. A lot of the times what happens with a shimmer shade, when I try to use a brush, after a while the brush just can't pick up anymore, but it just seems like it's still going good. I forgot how good this palette is. I haven't used it in a while. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Macchiato, and I'm gonna place it on my inner corners, a little bit underneath my eyebrow to get that going. Oh my god, I'm flinging brushes over here. Ooh. Oh my god, guys, look at that. I seriously did forget how good this palette is. I wasn't really sure about like the color selection on this palette. Like, it didn't really scream macchiato to me, just because of the shades Cold Brew and Double Shot. And I understand she wanted to have pops of color in there, but those are like my least two used shades in there. So I feel like if she would have switched those two shades for something else, and maybe even changed the shade of Vanilla Cream to maybe more tan than yellow, like a really, really light tan color, I think this would have told a better color story than it does. So maybe that's why I don't reach for it. But these shades, just, the formula is amazing. I can't argue. Okay, so there's that, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with that pumpkin spice, like I said earlier, and do my lower lash line. There's my eye look. So after my eye look, I have to do mascara, which at this point is kind of useless to me, but whatever. So I'm just gonna go in with my waterproof mascara, which at this point I don't even know why I'm doing waterproof, because it's not gonna do me any good, but whatever. I feel like it's just ruining the lashes at this point. Is foundation. So for foundation, I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me Dewy foundation. I've been super into dewy looks lately, so that's what I've been using. as you can see, the foundation is covering up the bronzer and the blush. So I guess that's kind of good in a way, but it would still be nice to kind of get a little bit of color popping through. So it's actually, so the blush is actually, I don't know if you guys can tell because of all the lights, it's kind of washing out all the color, but the blush is actually making my foundation a lot warmer than it truly is. So it just looks like really pink in like real life. So that's great, and you can see kind of my lash is already starting to come off because I've been disrupting it with other products. Next I have a highlighter. For a highlighter, I have my MAC highlighter. It is in the color Double Gleam. It's a super pretty highlighter. I think MAC has some really pretty highlighters, and not only are they like blinding, but they're, I can't even explain it. They give that skin like that perfect glow, but I mean, it doesn't really, I can't do it justice just because first of all, my foundation is wet, so the highlighter is acting like a setting powder. So I feel like I'm just making my foundation look cakey, and the highlighter isn't getting the justice it deserves for how amazing it is. But it's alright. Yeah, I mean, it's just setting my foundation basically with highlighter. Man, the foundation on my nose can never stay. Like, it just can't stay no matter what I do. And putting the highlighter there before setting it, it just moved the foundation around. Okay. So I also wanted to add a little bit of the Ciate Summer Love, and I guess this is like a topper. I think it's supposed to be like a blush topper, but it's shimmery. As you can see, it kind of matches the highlighter that I have, so I guess it's more like a highlighter, but it's a topper, so I guess highlighters are technically toppers for blushes. But anyway, it's my little cheat for today because I already knew that this is gonna turn out interesting. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of this. I don't even know if it's gonna really do anything because, like I said, this is like, it doesn't really have any really too much of a blush color. I guess it's more of a highlighter, so we're just gonna go with it, whatever. Alright, so next on my list is lip gloss, which I've been doing. You can either do e.l.f. for lips, and you can do lipstick or lip gloss or both, and then you can alphabetize them that way, but I've been doing lip gloss lately. So I'm going to go with Kylie Cosmetics. This is in the color Cocoa K. Alright, I mean, it doesn't look too bad, I guess, except for that lash. Ugh. Could be much better. After lip gloss, I have a setting powder, and I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. So I got my setting powder for no reason. Next on the list is alright, so I just realized that I swapped the setting powder with primer, but I mean regardless, my primer was going to be, let me just show you. So my primer was going to be the Photo Finish Primer Water from Smashbox. So I mean regardless, it wouldn't have done really anything, so no harm done here. So next is going to be primer. And the reason why I say no harm done, because the last step is setting spray. So you see what I'm saying? Like I would have sprayed this, I would have put the powder, and then I would have set it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But instead I get to spray myself twice. Let me get my fan out. I'm gonna be dramatic. Me and my jaggedy lashes here. So anyway, this is my finished look. Kind of yellow hair, so that's great. But actually I don't think it turned out too bad. Like I said, the only thing is that when I was putting highlighter on top of, like it wasn't meant to set foundation. So it's the area, let me see if I can turn off some of my lights here. The area where I put the highlighter, you can see there's like a lot of texture, pores, and just the foundation there, it looks super cakey, so. But other than that, it doesn't look too bad. The blush is actually kind of showing through a little bit, so I'm a little bit more pink in this area. But again, I don't think it turned out too bad. So again, I want to go ahead and finish this video up with a huge thank you to Davida and Laura for doing this collab with me again. And I hope you guys do consider checking out their channel. So before I sign off, I want to thank you for watching my videos and supporting me. And if you, as always, have any questions or if you have a request video, just leave it down in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.